Hi, welcome everyone, welcome to Regenesis. I'd like to talk to you today about weight gain, and I have a juice for you for fat burning, right? So let's just go. Weight gain is one of the biggest issues of our modern society. It generates pain, not only because we live in a time where thinness is promoted, but also because there is a real metabolic and psychological pain with self-esteem loss, depression, etc. But weight gain and weight loss just don't happen by chance. They are the consequence of biological laws in action. If you're overweight, there is a reason behind it, and it's not the one you've been told so far. When we speak about weight gain, we often speak of wheel and food quantity. You need an iron wheel to decrease food quantities. We've already explained in our previous videos. You can watch our full videos on weight loss on YouTube. That wheel and quantity has nothing to do with weight loss. Weight is regulated at metabolic level. Otherwise, we would inflate like a balloon forever. We put on weight because there are regulatory functions in our body that don't work anymore. We've shown that there is a resistance to a hormone called leptin that gives the signal that our fat cells are full and that we should stop eating. And there is a hypersensitivity to the appetite hormone called ghrelin. We've also spoken about the role of insulin and cortisol and how we can play up with them. Both are the consequence of the inflammatory state of the body. So, my friends, understand that excess weight is not a problem per se, but rather a symptom, one of the multiple symptoms of inflammation. With our videos, we're giving you the information that empowers you, that gives you the opportunity to become the main character of your weight loss. Okay, now some of you may say, wait a minute, I don't understand. I know what inflammation is. That's when it burns, it's painful, and it's swollen. This is not the way I feel right now. So why does it speak about an inflammatory state of the body? Why does it say that my body suffered from inflammation? Let's explain what inflammation is. It's a natural process occurring in your body, in our body, to respond to an aggression, which can be an infection, a trauma, an injury, an allergy, an intestinal permeability, etc. This phenomenon involves not only our immune system, but also other players such as body fats and gut microbiota. We all have experienced acute inflammation that can occur, for instance, when you have a sprain or a trauma, and will generate what we know as heat, pain, redness, and swelling. The purpose of this mechanism is to promote healing, but you may not know that there is also a low-grade inflammation that is silent and sneaky. At the beginning, it doesn't generate any obvious symptom. Yet, it is connected to many pathologies such as diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, neurodegenerative diseases, insulin resistance, obesity, etc., etc. That inflammation is directly linked to your lifestyle. It is this type of inflammation that we are referring to here. Now, let's get back to weight loss. If you think weight loss, you need to think of stopping the inflammation. And if you think of stopping the inflammation, then you're thinking of weight loss. Both are totally 100% connected. Keep in mind that an inflammatory state is also a regulatory process. We have a negative opinion of these processes, but they're only adaptive mechanisms of your body. Inflammation is an effective process that allows to fix, to repair an area in the body, while at the same time it generates an increase of the metabolism. The body needs to fix that area because there is an accumulation of toxic products there. So when we talk about weight gain, or of someone who doesn't seem to be able to lose weight, we need to look at the internal environment, toxemia. And so to lose weight, we need to detoxify and to cleanse. We need a high quantity of product that soothe the inflammation, which means minerals and micronutrients. So we just need to change the nature of the food we eat. Since excess weight is a sign of our lifestyle, then we change our lifestyle and our weight comes back to what it should be. It's a notion often disregarded. The regulation of the body mass is automatic. How come some people never put on weight in their entire life? Well, it's because of the internal regulation process. You eat a bit more, the body eliminates a bit more. You eat a bit less, then it stores a bit less. It's all balanced. And that is the intelligence of your body at work. Now, I would like to talk more about the juice. So let's have a look at the juice I wanted to do with you today. It's a juice to fend off inflammation, a juice that works towards the cleanup of the digestive system, a juice that works towards remineralization, towards reducing the inflammation, and strongly towards weight loss. It's a juice essentially made of greens today. So little calorie and sugar. For a healthy digestive tract, we're going to take green cabbage here, or green or white, I don't know. We could also have taken red cabbage, and it's full of antioxidant. White cabbage with green cabbage, like any other cabbage, contains a lot of sulfur, and sulfur is fantastic to clean up the digestive tract. It cleanses the intestinal wall and improves digestive capabilities. It dissolves waste. It fends off fungus overpopulation. In a nutshell, it cleans up the digestive system. To this cabbage, we're going to add a courgette, right? I've chopped it here. It's a fantastic food to add up to your juice to burn a maximum of fat. It cleans up toxins. It increases the body temperature. That's called thermogenesis, which helps to destock the fat so that they can be burned, the fats that can be burned, and it quickens also digestion. To this courgette, we are also adding a little bit of chili here, which is also one of the most efficient fat burners. It's obviously involved in thermogenesis, and it is the perfect ingredient for people who want to lose many kilos. With thermogenesis, it gets the body to spend a lot of calories, which obviously favors fat burning. And it also contains many vitamins. We are also going to use here are a few rocket leaves. Their bitterness is an indication that it works for the liver. It increases the production of bile, a secretion that cleanses the toxins in the bloodstream, and neutralizes the negative effects of heavy metals, pesticides, and chemicals in our food. Very important. It's also rife with chlorophyll, which is fantastic for the toxins cleansing. But it tastes strong, and we unfortunately have forgotten the taste of plain products rife with active principles. I've added up parsley here. It's definitely not a sweet juice. It may not be attractive to those who are doing their first juice, albeit parsley strongly favors elimination through the kidneys. Parsley is so powerful. I heard a story of a guy who cleansed his kidney stones in a week just by drinking half a liter of parsley juice every day. So it's very strong. Half a liter of parsley juice is a lot of parsley. That's the advantage of drinking this type of juice. Eating 4 to 5 parsley bunches per day may be very difficult, whereas having them in a cold pressed juice is very easy. So what else? We are adding lemon to the juice. Lemon is astringent, meaning that it drags. It favors the circulation of fluids in the entire body, and more specifically of the lymph, the sewage system of the body. And so in a detox, lemon plays a major role in the cleansing and drainage process of the lymph. So in summary, we have cabbage, courgette, parsley, we have rocket, chili, lemon. So we have a fantastic formula for weight loss. A mixture to burn the fat. This is not a miracle pill, right? It's a deep lifestyle change. It's about incorporating in your lifestyle a diet fully rife with active principles and micronutrients. It is not a question of quantity, but rather of quality. And a return to a physiological weight is the consequence of a return to health, which means the absence of physical pain, a normal weight, a strong, stable, and constant mind. It's a joy and a tranquility. So again, it's not a question of quantity, but rather of quality. And so it's high time you invest in the quality of the products you are consuming. Because, like human relationships, food is what feeds us up. The more you go towards local, organic, growing on a rich soil product in terms of micronutrients and bacterial life, and the more you will get quality products. Your health mirrors your environment. It mirrors the quality of the soils your products grow. You will realize that the more you drink non-sweet juices, the more you will perceive the sweetness of those products. Just by contrast, for instance, cabbage is naturally sweet, right? And if your lemon is organic, you can keep the skin so that you have all the essential oils. It's the only citrus, by the way, for which I recommend to use the skin. Additionally, it improves the length of the juice conservation. Now, let's juice. Let's go. I love my juicer. A bit crazy, I could chop this, but I'm putting it directly. It works. Right. Okay. I think we can just try this one. The juice is soft in mouth. You may think that the cabbage may be bitter, but it's not. I could have put celery, but I don't put celery juice in winter because it tends to slow down the metabolism. If you want to lose weight, you need to speed up the metabolism. In place of chili, you could add up ginger to heat the cells and some garlic as well, like we did with with jelly basically. So I think you've understood that in terms of weight loss, what is important is not to target a symptom. It's to manage, to improve the terrain. You can watch our video on the notion of biological terrain on our YouTube channel, by the way. That terrain is inflamed because overloaded with toxic material. Note that all juices contribute to weight loss. All of them could be labeled as fat burners because all the vegetables contribute to the restoration of normal functioning of the body at physiological and biological levels. The one of today, more specifically, it's an illusion to fathom the symptom as separated from the terrain. The symptom is an expression of the biological terrain, and the biological terrain is our responsibility. With this video, I'm urging you, my friends, to get the knowledge and the full capacity to act in your life by taking real health decisions and not to expect that someone will do it for you. And say that from now on, you decide to go for a lifestyle that focuses more on soothing inflammation, bringing more minerals and antioxidants. A lifestyle that will finally feed your body with micronutrients. You're stopping that empty calories and denatured food diet that is only macronutrients, carbohydrates, fat and proteins, and nothing more. And heading towards a living food diet to get a living body. To get a living body, you need to get rid of all the toxic materials that prevents metabolic functioning. This juice, this type of juice, will definitely take you on that path. Take good care of yourself, my friends. Cheers. Bye-bye.